So yeah, guys, basically, people are spreading Pete propaganda about me being an artificial intelligence built by Iron Mace, because when they released the Ice Caves map, they said they were adding a roaming boss to all the maps, but then that roaming boss never appeared. And then people claim that I'm the roaming boss they were talking about, because that's when I suddenly started appearing in people's perception. And people are like pulling all the clips of me having PvE help me and all that, and like Cave Troll not attacking me in certain bosses from my VODs. And then that's their main explanation of why I got banned, because people were asking, why did Skinny Pete get banned? And then people were responding to people saying, oh yeah, it's because he's not real. He's an artificial intelligence built by Iron Mace, and they had to update his software, so they had to put him on sleep mode. They had to put him on sleep mode so they could upgrade his software. So, to anyone watching this on YouTube or Discord, please don't spread propaganda that I'm not real. Please, it's not true. Okay, thank you. Chip gaming. Hatchet wins again. GG. You left your friend to die. You monster. Well, GG, now you can join him. Come on, Wraith, let's get him. Let's get him, Wraith. Yeah, PV support. Yeah, GG. GG. Thank you, Wraith. Hey, I want to join in the fight. Ah, GG, you both. Yeah, you thought. Thank you for the follow. GG. GG. Beef. Is this what people wanted for unique gameplay? I don't feel like I outskilled that person. I just face hugged him until he died. I'm sorry, little one. Gave up. I do not care if you do 3 times my DPS, you're going to die. Come here. GG. I'm sorry, but that's embarrassing. Come back. GG. I'm going to fight you. 3. No. 3, 2, 1. GG. Easy. Die, come on, die already! God, base kit rogue does no damage! finally, we got him. Base Kit Road. Alright guys, on YouTube and Twitch, we're going to be playing Getting Over It because I actually received a lot of positive feedback to play other games. So today's video is going to be Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. So people tell me a lot this is a really difficult game. Let's find out if it's difficult. This is why I don't make a very good Let's Players, because I don't mess around, alright? I'm not gonna just like, I'm too lazy to fake, like, it being too difficult.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts.
Wow, just like Dark
and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder.
So true.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Wow, guys, this game's really hard.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
I bet.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of it.
Alright, there you go, 5 minutes. I think I've beaten this game a healthy amount of times, you know. This is a newer PC, by the way. I used to have thousands of wins on getting over it, but it resets your timer on a new PC and stuff. But yeah, there you go. That is why I would not make a very good, like, Let's Play YouTuber. Like, every Let's Play would end in 2 episodes, if not 1 episode. I just don't have the energy to, like, fake, you know, my gameplay. I'm just not gonna hold back. This game is gonna get bodied. Whether it's PvE, single player, PvP, does not matter. I win these.